Welcome back to 9B4 and Bricks. We have another wonderful Lego set to go over today. This is the Elf Clubhouse. It's a part of the Winter Village collection, and we're going to do something really cool with this one. I want to show it to you like this first. Now, it has a lot of great pieces, and we're going to go through all the pieces. We're going to go through all of them, everything that you can do, the articulations in there. It is a lot. This is a wonderful set. I want to show you this set like this, as it is, native Lego, and then I'm going to show it to you what it looks like lit up. We brought a light set for this set, and we're going to light this one up, but I wanted to show it to you before and after. This is what it looks like. There is a light. I'm going to drop these lights down for you real quick. As you can see it gets pretty dim. You know, it's just... It is a nice, appealing set, but it has those Christmas lights on it, but they don't light up. And we looked around and we found a company that can light those up, and so we light them up. There is a light that's built into this set, one small light that kind of is an overhead light for inside of the Elf Clubhouse. But we wanted to light this whole set up. So this is the first before, and the next thing I'm going to show you is going to be the after, and then we're going to break this whole set down. Now, this set also comes with this really cool little Christmas tree. Again, the Elf Clubhouse is a wonderful set. You get a lot of minifigs, a lot of extra pieces, and just a lot of little set design things. So it comes with this Christmas tree as well. But guess what? The brick loot set that we bought that has the lights also have lights for the Christmas tree. So I wanted to show you the Christmas tree now. This is how it is before, base Lego, and they're going to show it to you afterwards so you can see and get a good demonstration of what it looks like unlit as well as lit. I think this is going to look so good when we finally get it all complete. And here's the Christmas tree lit. I haven't wired it into the Lego City, but I just wanted to demonstrate for you what it looks like with the lighting. I think it just adds so much vibrance and color, and you can see the light movement, and I think it's just gonna look so great once we get this wired into it. And so before we break down the Elf Clubhouse, let's take a look at all of these wonderful accessories and other pieces that come with it. First, you get 4 minifig elves. Look at those little guys, they're great. I love the distinction. If you look at the facial features, they all have 4 distinctive faces. One of them is even wearing a nice little red scarf. You get some of the toys that they've been making, and you also get the reindeer, which is not Rudolph because it doesn't have the red nose, but you do get the reindeer with the sleigh. So you also have a slot there. If you have a Santa Claus, you can slide him into there. But these are really nice if you look at these little pieces, and I love just the minimalism when you get with the nice little aircraft. You can see that, and then this ship, and then the boxes, and there's the piano. So those are all little things that the elves have been building inside the clubhouse. And of course you get the computer, which is a nice little desktop, old school desktop computer there as well. So you definitely want to take care of these pieces because they are great additions to the overall clubhouse. They just kind of bring a lot of life to the larger set. I wanted to cover these quickly, and now let's move on into looking at the actual Elf Clubhouse, which I have added the lights to so you can get to see. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Elf Clubhouse. This is a beautiful build. You know, we wanted to pick this up. I know a lot of people covered this a couple years ago, but we wanted to pick this up because we know that this set is going to potentially be retiring soon, and so we wanted to go out and get it as soon as we possibly could. You'll see these wires here. We have wired this set up, and I'm going to show you what that looks like lit up in just a little bit. But it does already have one light right there. I don't know if you can make that out, but there's a little bit of a light there, but you have to kind of hold that one down for it to work. But it is a great light that is an addition to this set. So there's some mobility in this. I'll stop the rotation in just a moment and work that out. So there's a lot of mobility with this set. It moves really well. It has a couple of nice little, what I want to call Easter eggs to it. It's just a great little set. But this is what it looks like as it is wired up. Let me go ahead and stop the rotation so I can do this manually and just kind of walk you through everything here on this set. Now, it took us a while to pull this together. I love the coloration on the front. If you can look and you can see that I love that drab green, kind of that olive green color on the top part of the home there, and then the bottom part is that brown. I think it's just a great, and then that darker brown ties it all together. I think it's just a really great color combination to put together for the elf house. Now, you know, the Santa's Visit home has a sky blue type coloration to it, and this is just a different coloration. So I love the fact that the colors are kind of working together, but also unique and individual. So I love pieces that can move. One of the first things to note here is look how the door swings open, and it has just a nice rounded door, which is really beautiful. It's just a nice door. I love that because it kind of reminds you of like a little hobbit house. This is an elf home, and here you can see this sign has a bit of articulation to it. You can kind of change these around a little bit and shift them left and right, kind of up and down. And that's some of the main articulation, you know, like things like this will come up and go down, but for the most part you want to leave those stable. Let's go ahead and turn this around here on this side. You can see that the colors are continuing on the side here. Just a great color combination. And then there's the chimney, which is great because you can see it can swing around here. And it has a nice little Easter eggs here. So here on the bottom of the chimney, look at that. You have a nice little frying pan with like a waffle going on. And we have one sitting in the skillet. If you can see, there's a little waffle sitting there. Move my hand out of the way. A little waffle sitting there. And it's really cool because you can actually kind of put those in the top, and then you can adjust this a little bit, and you know, you can kind of get another one to fall into place there. We'll have, this is the Christmas tree, which is just sitting here, but you can see on the lower level here is set up for the elves to eat. It has a little kitchen area here, a little dining table, and then this is really great because this, so look at that, you can knock all those elves out of bed all at one time if you need to, just to kind of see how that will flip forward. And that's just, they all just fall right out of bed, and that's really cool. And then here on this side, just kind of a little of a pantry, rest of the kitchen, kind of the pantry type area. And that is just a great little set here. Now this backside is open, as you can see on this, and that is the way Lego builds a lot of sets. Now we don't necessarily intend to go and put it back on this set, but we definitely are going to go ahead and set this in place in kind of our Christmas village area overall of our city. Turn it on around to this other side here. You can see just kind of little snowshoes there, and then spinning around, a bit of a telescope, and that's just a nice little, okay, so now the best part that I think is really great to where we have taken this set and really kind of amped it up is I want to show it to you lit up with the light kit that we got and added to this set. So I dropped the lights down so you can get a good look at it, but what you can see is how this set is lit up. You can see that there's lights over the front door. There's a little lamp there also on the front door, and under the eaves there's also lights. I'll turn this around so you can get a good look at those, but then across the front you can see that the Christmas lights are strung up across the front of the home, and instead of just sitting there static, they're now twinkling. I think that is just so much more of an addition to the overall set. But let me turn this on around so you can see from all the different sides here. So here you have what is a little shed area, and there's a light under here, and then under this eave there's a light right there as well on this side. You can see how those lights kind of add to the overall atmosphere for the home. Backside, you can see this is where the lighting really comes into its own. We have a light set here specifically on the fireplace. Then there's also lights on the Christmas tree, which is just kind of sitting there. I'm going to move the Christmas tree down and out of the way here just so you can see what the rest of the home interior lighting looks like. And all the rooms are lit, and it just kind of adds so much to the ambiance of the entire set. So where we had what I believe was already a really great Lego set, I feel like this lighting, this kit was made specifically for it. And I have the details. I'll put the details to the kit in the description of this video. But I feel like the lighting really amped it up a whole nother level and just took it to another place where it looks really, really good. And so we're going to add this to our winter village, and it's just going to be so much more colorful now. Now I'm going to wire this into the Lego City. Right now I have it running off a battery, but we're going to wire it into the Lego City to where I'll be able to turn everything on and off and won't have to have multiple battery packs sitting around the table. But this is what the Elf Clubhouse looks like as a lit Lego set. And then again, you can see if I bring the Christmas tree back up here, you can see just that twinkling on the Christmas tree, and you can see how it really just kind of brings that overall look. Okay, so guys, that's it. This is our quick rundown of the Elf Clubhouse. Hey, if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow along 9P4M Bricks. Keep up with us. We'll keep reviewing great Lego sets, and we will keep going to Lego events and building out our Lego city. So until the next time, take care.